All right, boys and girls, we are going to be working with the subtraction worksheet that goes with the video. So you're going to need to click on the video and I will give you all the directions you need to complete this sheet. So let's go ahead and get started by adding your name to the top. So I'm going to put teacher in here. All right, and you'll notice that all of these are blank, so you have to watch the video in order to figure out what numbers they are. All right, for starters, notice that there is a box at the top. That's where we're going to use to show that we're borrowing or we're leaving this box up here at the top blank. We're going to start right here. So let's go ahead and start with a number. I want to put 7,023. Can you write that down in the right spot? Make sure that you leave that box at the top. And we're going to subtract 1,962. Okay, and I'm going to put this right there. And you can always pause this video if you need to, just kind of stop and catch up. All right. Right now, we're going to look at the ones place and we're going to say, well, my biggest number is on top, so I don't have any problem with this. I can go ahead and subtract. So I'm going to pound my 2, and I count up. One more is 3. So 3 take away 2 is 1. All right, we're coming over here and I notice that there's more on the floor. So I am going to have to go next door, but a 0 at the top is always going to be a problem. So I'm going to come over here to the thousands place and I'm going to cross off the 7. I'm going to place a 6 in that box. This now becomes 10. All right, and now I can borrow from that. Do you see? I need to borrow. So now I'm going to cross this off and this becomes a 9. All right, and this now becomes a new number. It becomes a 12. All right, so I have 12, take away 6. Well, I can pound my 6 in my hand, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That gives me 6. Now I have 9 take away 9, which is 0, and 6 take away 1. I pound my 1 and I count up. That gives me 5, and I drop my comma. All right, let's go to box number 2. In box number 2, we're going to put 3,000. Remember, we're leaving that spot up there blank. 3,126. All right, we're going to subtract from that. This time we're going to subtract 978. All right, we have a 4-digit, take away a 3-digit. All right, let's go over here and continue with our strategy. So there is more on the floor. I'm going to have to go next door. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to make this a 1. All right, because I just borrowed from it. This now becomes a 16. So I can pound my 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is going to give me 8. All right, so I'm looking at this one and there's still more on the floor. So I have to go next door. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to borrow from this. This now becomes an 11. So I have 11, take away 7. I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that gives me 4. All right. I still have more on the floor. So I'm going to have to go over and I'm going to have to borrow. This becomes a 2. And that 1 that I borrowed goes right there to make this a 10. 10 take away 9 is 1. And 2 take away nothing becomes 2. So I put my comma right there. So my answer is 2,148. Let's go ahead and go to our next problem over here. All right, I want you to put down 4,315. All right, we're going to take away from that 1,724. All right, and so let's go ahead and try it out. All right, I have got, this one is more on the top. I don't need to stop. I can just subtract. So 5 take away 4 is going to be 1. Right here, I have more on the floor, so I need to go next door. So I'm going to cross this off. This becomes a 2. This now becomes an 11. All right, so 11 take away 2. I pound my 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should give me 9. I come back over here and I say more on the floor, go next door. This becomes 3. This becomes a 12. So I have 12, take away 7. I'm going to pound the 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That makes it a 5. 3, take away 1 is 2. And I drop my comma. My answer is 2,591. All right, let's go to this one right here. I want you to put in a 6, and it's going to be 1,000. And again, you can always stop the video and you can pause the video and catch up. All right, so we have 6,000. We're going to take away 1,765. All right, we got a lot of zeros at the top. So we know we got big problems. Okay, there's more on the floor. I go next door. I can't borrow. I can't borrow, so I go here. My 6 becomes a 5. All right, this 0 now becomes a 10. All right, but now I have to borrow that, so this 10 becomes a 9. And it goes right over here. This becomes a 10. Now I can borrow, so this becomes a 9, and this becomes a 10. 10, take away 5. If I pound it, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gives me 5. 6, 9, take away 6. I pound my 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. That gives me 3. 7, 9, take away 7. I pound my 7, 8, 9. That gives me 2. 5, take away 1 is 4, and I drop my comma. Let's get ready for the next one. All right, the next one is going to be 5,000. We're going to put a 0, 1, and a 0. And we're going to take away from that 3,278. All right, are you ready? Here we go. I have more on the floor. I need to go next door. So I'm going to borrow from this. It becomes a 0, but this becomes a 10. So 10, take away 8 is 8, 9, 10. I have 2. All right, I have more on the floor. I have to go next door, but I can't borrow. So I have to go next door again. This becomes a 4. This becomes a 10. All right, but now I need to borrow for something right here. So this is going to now become a 9, and this is now going to become a 10. 10, take away 7. We have 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3. 9, take away 2. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That gives me 7. 4, take away 3 is 1, and I put my comma. 1,732. All right, let's go ahead to this box right here. All right, and I want you to put a 4, comma. I want a 1, a 0, and a 0. And we're going to take away 2,296. All right, I want you to pause this video and I want you to complete this one on your own. All right, and then come on back and check the video to see if you're correct. Okay, if you did this one, you said there's more on the floor, go next door, can't borrow, go next door. We're going to borrow here. This becomes a 0. This becomes a 10. Now I can borrow this, becomes a 9. This becomes a 10. If you did 10, take away 6, you got 4. If you did 9, take away 9, you got 0. If you took more on the floor, go next door. You had to put a 3 here. This became a 10. 10 take away 2 is 8. 3 take away 2 is 1, and drop your comma. You should have had 1,804. All right. Now, for the next 6 problems, boys and girls, there will not be anything that the teacher does with you. I'm going to write down the next 6 problems, and you will complete these 6 on your own. You'll bring it to the teacher, and the teacher will correct it. So let's see how much you've learned with all the examples we've done together. Let's go ahead and start right here in this box. It is 8,021, and we're going to take away 6,785. All right, you can pause the video, you can answer this problem, and when you're ready, you can come to the next problem. We have 4,111, and we're going to take away 1,259. Pause the video, answer that problem. All right, we're on the next one. We have 3,096, and we're going to take away 987. Pause the video and answer that one. All right, we're on the last row. Make sure you're writing all these numbers down. All right, here we go. We have 7,217, and we're going to take away 4,874. Pause the video, answer that problem. Now we have 6,019, and we're going to take away 2,655. Pause the video and answer that one. The last one today is going to be 8,000. And we're going to take away 4,739. All right, when you have completed all 6 of these bottom problems, you may turn this in to your teacher.